Mageda was born inside a leaky mud hut during a violent thunderstorm that shook the entire valley. His mother, Neka, a poor farmer widow, held the child close as winds roared like angry spirits. When the midwife cut the umbilical cord, the baby gripped her wrist so tightly she screamed. "This one has the strength of 8 warriors." She cried. From infancy, Mageda lifted stones heavier than grown men. He broke wooden pestle with his hands. Wild goats ran when he approached, but the villagers mocked him. Strength without wealth is nothing. Mageda grew silent, hardworking, and determined. Far away across the valley lay the kingdom of Onijuru, ruled by a merciless warlord named Kedo the Crow. Kedo conquered villages, enslaved the weak, and demanded tribute of yam, cattle, and even daughters. He had heard of the prophecy of the Red Moon, and he feared it, so he sent spies to hunt for any child rumored to be strong. Okpulo village hid Mageda as best as they could, but rumors traveled like dry leaves in the wind. Mageda grew into a giant of a man, tall, broad-shouldered, with eyes burning like hidden fire. He worked as a simple farmer, carrying bags of yam alone that took 6 men to lift, digging entire rows of farmland in minutes, pulling tree stumps from the earth with bare hands. Yet, though powerful, he was humble and gentle. His mother taught him, strength without mercy becomes a curse. Mageda repeated it daily, but fate was coming for him. One burning afternoon, Kedo's soldiers stormed Okpulo. They beat villagers, seized harvests, and dragged young men to be slaves. They reached Mageda's hut and struck his mother when she refused to give them food. That was the day Mageda's rage awakened. He stepped forward and, with one blow, shattered a soldier's spear. He grabbed another by the armor and hurled him across the village square. The soldiers panicked. None had seen such strength. Their captain fled, swearing to report to Kedo. Mageda's life changed forever. The elders were terrified. "Your strength will bring war to us. Leave now before Kedo destroys our village." Heartbroken, Mageda kissed his mother goodbye. She gave him a leather wristband. "This will remind you of home. Go, my son. The world awaits your name." Mageda left the village with nothing but a spear he carved himself, a bag of roasted yam, and the prophecy following him like a shadow. He walked into the unknown to escape Kedo's forces. Mageda entered the cursed forest called Ojuju, a place feared by all. Inside, he faced giant shadow wolves, the river spirit Moji, who tried to drown him, a shape-shifting old woman who offered him fame in exchange for his soul. Mageda refused every temptation. He fought the wolves with his bare hands. He swam through the spirit's whirlpool. He survived by courage alone. At the end of the forest, an ancient guardian spirit appeared. "Your heart is pure. You shall rise. You shall conquer." The spirit touched Mageda's forehead, giving him heightened instincts, endurance beyond humans, and the ability to sense danger. Mageda's destiny was sealed. Near the borders of Onijuru, Mageda met villages suffering under Kedo's oppression. He defended them from raiders, trained young men, and protected the weak. Stories began spreading. A mighty warrior walks among us. He fights armies alone. His name is Mageda, the one in the prophecy. Villages united under him. He became a symbol of hope. When Kedo heard Mageda's name, he laughed. No farm boy can challenge a king. But when more villages joined Mageda, Kedo grew afraid. He gathered 3,000 warriors, iron horses, flaming arrows, war drums that shook mountains. He marched to crush Mageda once and for all. Mageda stood with 300 villagers, farmers, hunters, fishermen against Kedo's mighty army. But he told them, "Courage is stronger than fear, strength is greater than weapons. Today, we fight for freedom." The battle was fierce. Mageda fought like a spirit, breaking spears, flipping war horses, stopping arrows with his shield, roaring like thunder. He reached Kedo and faced him in single combat. The clash shook the plains. In the end, Mageda lifted Kedo high and threw him onto the sacred stone, ending the tyrant's reign. The people crowned Mageda their protector. Villages united into one great nation under him. Peace returned. Trade flourished. Children grew up safe. Mageda returned one last time to Okpulo. He rebuilt the village, honored his mother, and lifted his people from poverty. And so the farm boy became Mageda, the greatest warlord, the humble giant whose heart saved nations.